position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So Iowa State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. The inside handoff. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cyclones are marching down the field. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cyclones! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the BYU Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is big.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Run in the red zone, it's Johnson. Nice move there. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he hurls it in inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Gets it out quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And off to Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, BYU.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second.
Sets a kickoff.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Working the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches.
BYU 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Just ran over it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. There's the pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll heave it deep. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Makes one man miss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's in open space downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. driving now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll keep it himself. There he goes! And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down. Finds a crease at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, BYU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Reads it, fires complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's gonna reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive. He should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And some room to work. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He'll throw on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll go to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that one's way too far for everybody. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Off play action on first down. On target over the middle. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Breaks into the open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Iowa State sending the offense back out. He leaves it with his back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the play fake. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. They'll give it to Johnson. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, 4th down.
Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a pass to Marker. And he's brought down after a nice game. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The give to the left side. Sweet cut there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late.
Turning it on. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll try to pass their way in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And that's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The run to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Cyclones just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. The give to the tailback. Just ran him over. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Off the RPO, complete. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Now on first down from the 30. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
7-yard line. Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. Oh, better look out. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. BYU with the 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running back searching for a hole. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
First down for this offense. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.